week's video is going to be all about how to do wing liner. I literally get requested for me to do this video every single day on my Instagram. So if you haven't noticed, I did get my hands on a new camera. Super excited because I will be uploading videos every Monday. Before we get started with this tutorial, I just first wanted to tell you guys a couple of things before we get started. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to edit this video too much just because I want you guys to see the raw footage on how it is exactly how I do my wing liner, because trust me, I've watched literally every eyeliner tutorial that exists here on YouTube, and for some reason I just feel like they cut things and you don't know what it is that they do when they're off camera, you know what I mean? So I tried to make this video as short as possible to get straight to the point, but not cutting off certain things that you don't see on camera, or off camera, I mean. Another thing is that just keep in mind that you're the one in control of the makeup. The makeup doesn't control you. Just be really patient. It's just makeup. It comes right off. Another thing, don't try to attempt to do wing liner on a day that you're going to go out, because if it doesn't come out right, you're going to be really upset. You're not even going to want to go to the damn party. So I just say that from experience because that happened to me every single time. So just try to do it when you have time at night, when you're on Instagram or whatever. Another thing is that what might work for me might not work for you. So, you know, if you like to do gel liner, then do gel liner. If you like to do liquid liner, then do liquid liner. If you like to use a certain brush, just don't let this video influence you. You know, you can't really, you know, everyone has their own little rituals. Like, let me tell you, like, when I first started learning how to do wing liner, like, it was horrible. Like, I would literally have to turn on every light, turn off my music, lock the door, and praise the eyeliner gods. Like, eyeliner gods, like, really, like, that doesn't even exist, but that's what I had to do. Like, the struggle is real. Also, you don't have to splurge on products. It's not how much you spend on the product, it's how you use it. So just be patient, and there's no such thing as perfect wing liner is what I'm trying to say. You can be really good at it, but you know, when you're done with it, one might look longer, one might look shorter. So just learn to accept the fact that there's no such thing as perfect wing liner. One is gonna look a little different than the other. So just keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated, and maybe it'll help you pray to the eyeliner gods. I don't know, just try it, it might work. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you have any requests for me to do any other videos, please leave them in the comments down below. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this. I will see you guys next week. So the first thing you want to start off with is obviously an eyeliner brush. This is my personal favorite to use, and it's a 210 by MAC. The gel liner that we're going to be using today is the Maybelline Black Gel Liner. I love this because it is super cheap and it only retails for $8 versus the MAC Cosmetics one, which retails for about $18 to $20, I believe. We're going to be using this brush today to clean up the wing of our wing liner. I believe e.l.f. has a dupe for this one that retails for $1 as well. We're also going to need some concealer, or you can also use foundation to help clean up the edge. And last but not least, you're going to need some brush cleaner, or here, as I am using some alcohol, this is 90% alcohol, and a little rag to help clean up your brush in between you. So before I start, what I like to do is scoop out some of the product with my brush and then apply it on the back of my hand. The back of my hand is going to help heat up the product so the eyeliner just goes on a little smoother. And then I like to twist my brush within the product to help get the point on the brush so the lines come out thinner and much more precise. So before you start, just go ahead and use your eyebrow as kind of a guideline from where to start your line and then where to end it. So I like to do both of my eyes at the same time. That way I can get up as evenly as I possibly can.
Sunshine me, I'm leaving.
then I like to start forming a line from the inner corner of my eye towards the middle. I like to do little sections at a time, and if you notice, there are little bumps in between. Don't get frustrated when this happens, because I know a lot of you tend to get really frustrated. Just take your time, and then we can go back in with the tip of the brush to even out the line. So the moment you start to feel that the product and your brush is starting to get stiff, go ahead and use that alcohol or brush cleaner that I told you to clean in between uses. This is key when doing your wing liner, because if you keep tugging at dry gel liner, you're gonna get a lot of those little bumps, and it's gonna be much harder to fill it in later if it's not gliding on, if that makes sense. So what you're pretty much doing is just creating a normal gel liner without the wing. And then after we do this part, we're gonna go ahead and connect it. When doing this part, just keep applying more eyeliner, because sometimes when you use shimmery eyeshadows, it tends to make the eyeliner appear a little bit gray. So just go ahead and keep applying the product to get it as black as possible.
To get out from my tears, so I can brighten. Will be sunshine me. I'm living a life inside a broken life. Will be sunshine me.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and connect the wing. You can start connecting it either from the beginning or from the end, just depending on how dramatic you want it. You can add a little curve, or you can go straight. It all depends on personal preference. And then after you connect it, you can just go ahead and fill it in. And yeah, it's not that hard, guys. It just takes practice, I promise. Keep practicing and you will get better. So now I'm going to do the other side. If you notice, they don't look exactly the same, but you just kind of have to keep playing with it. If one looks thicker than the other, then go back to the other side, make it a little bit thicker. But what I love about this is that once you grab your concealer in that flat brush, you can make the point even pointier. You can elongate it, and then you just pretty much drag it downward. Then after you apply your foundation, it's going to blend in later. So yeah, this is pretty much how I do my wing liner. If I ever do decide to change my routine, I will be sure to update you guys in another video. Yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it has helped you. Please tag me in your pictures on Instagram if you do attempt to do this, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye.
I'm living a life inside